Today we're headed into Goodwill. We are looking for thrifted items that we can turn into beautiful Christmas gifts, gifts that are affordable, easy, and anyone would love to receive. Hello there everyone and welcome. My name is Lesa and I'm glad that you joined me here in Goodwill today. We are going to do some shopping for some items that we can turn into easy, affordable Christmas gifts. I'll show you here in just a little bit a couple of items that you could purchase and just gift as they are. But the main purpose of what I'm looking for today are items that I can do just a little quick upgrade on and turn them into something unique and original. So I'm looking for a lot of crystal and vessels, things that I can put other items into, things that I can transform into those unique and creative gifts. I thought this crystal package box was so pretty. I instantly had an easy idea for this. Stick around, I'm going to show you everything I bought and how we're going to turn it into gifts. These stars would be perfect for decorating or gifting if you put something in it. Very pretty for Christmas. All kinds of little containers with Christmas motifs on it like this one. But then also little containers that you could use around your home every day that would go with any decor style, any personality, any aesthetic that your family and friends have. So perfect for gifting. Like I said, a lot of crystal. Crystal is very pretty and I saw so many interesting and fun things. You just have to kind of go in with an open mind and sit there and think about what you're going to do with each item because you never know what you're going to find when you're thrifting. Some things I knew were a little overpriced here at Goodwill and I could get brand new at like Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar General, places like that. So know your prices and be aware of that. Sometimes you can get a better deal brand new at a different store. And you can find brand new in perfect condition items here at Goodwill as well and other thrift stores, but Goodwill is what I have easiest access to where I live. I found this Vera Bradley tablet cover. It was in pristine condition. It even had the card still attached on the inside. It did not look like it had been used. So clean that up and gift that to somebody that likes this pattern or is looking for it. You can find all kinds of great stuff here at Goodwill. You can see my cart is full for this video and another video I have coming to you soon that I'm also working on. I felt like I scored with this crystal decanter for $2.99. It was in pristine condition. I cleaned it up and we are going to turn it into a very pretty container for bath salts. Look at the light shine off of that cut crystal. So pretty and so elegant. This is going to be beautiful, filled with bath salts, sitting in somebody's bathroom. And when I said these are going to be easy, I meant it. You could make your own bath salts very easily, but why do that when you can purchase this Dr. Teal's Eucalyptus and Spearmint? More economical this way to buy it already done than getting all of the ingredients to make your own. And it smells so good. So we're going to fill the decanter with the bath salts and then playing off of the eucalyptus scent, I'm taking 2 sprigs of eucalyptus. And then at Hobby Lobby for half price, I found these little wooden scoops. You wouldn't technically need these because you could pour directly from the decanter, but they were just a fun little add-in here on the outside of the decanter to dress it up for gifting. You'll be seeing me use this dainty velvet ribbon a lot in today's video. It was half price at Joann's. Just a quick and easy way to tie the eucalyptus sprigs and that wooden scoop onto the front of this decanter filled with bath salts. And there you have it, a beautiful decanter full of bath salts to give to someone that you know needs to relax and unwind at the end of this long Christmas season. I ended up buying this crystal gift box. I thought it was perfect for Christmas with the red bow. I wished you could feel how heavy it is. It is very substantial, very nice, and was only $3.99. After I washed it and sterilized it, you can see how shiny and pretty it looks. It's like brand new. So the perfect gift box to gift some candy in. And I said, we're keeping this easy. And just like the bath salts, you could make your own candy. I love to make homemade candy and treats, but it is absolutely okay to keep it simple and purchase your candy at the store. I got this at Sam's Club. It is peppermint bark and it has dark chocolate on the bottom with white chocolate and crushed up peppermint candies on top. Isn't it so pretty? That peppermint bark candy inside ties in all of the colors. To wrap it up and present it, I'm going to use some clear cellophane. You can get this at Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby. Just cutting a large square of cellophane. I'm going to wrap it up around the box. You have a quick, simple, easy, but beautiful and affordable gift. I dressed up the cellophane packaging with a red satin bow and then added a mini tree ornament tied on there just to give it a little festive flair. I think it turned out beautiful. I love the simplicity of it and the fact that once the candy is gone, you have a beautiful crystal Christmas package that you can use again for other things around your home during the holiday season. For $3.99, I thought that this bread loaf pan with the lid was so pretty. It has the pine cones on it, so it is the perfect pattern for Christmas and winter giving. You could bake all kinds of wonderful breads in this. You could do sweet breads like a pumpkin bread or a banana nut bread, but I am again keeping it simple and using this Rhodes white bread. It is frozen. If you've never used this, you should definitely try it. They make rolls, these bread loaves, they make cinnamon rolls, and they're all delicious. You just thaw it out overnight and then bake it in the morning, and it tastes as good as homemade. Feel free to make your own homemade bread, or like I said, make a sweet bread in here, but we are keeping it simple because this is such a busy time of year. Look at that rise on that bread. It is so good and fluffed up so much. I love it when it turns out perfectly like this. Carefully peel off that plastic wrap and just pray and cross your fingers that your bread doesn't fall. But mine luckily stayed fluffy and full. Pop it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes and you have a kitchen full of freshly made bread smells and the perfect gift to give with homemade bread. Wouldn't you love to receive this? Not only do you have the beautiful container, but fresh bread. Since the bread rose so full, we're going to put the lid to the loaf pan underneath and then again using some cellophane to tightly wrap and seal up our bread and make it look pretty for gifting. We're going to tape it around and secure it, and then we're going to tie a bow with a Christmas ornament onto it. It's a nice little gift to give, and it's very economical and affordable again. And I know I love to receive homemade gifts, and I think most people do too. Let me know in the comments, would you love to receive a fresh loaf of homemade bread? This fourth thrifted gift idea I have for you, we're going to take these crystal dishes and we're going to turn them into homemade candles. I found these. I thought they were the perfect little vessels for a candle. Once the candle is burned through, then you have these beautiful dishes left. You could pick anything, and I have a video I will link here for you in the description box where I went through the full process of how to make homemade DIY candles from Dollar Tree candle supplies. You can get all of the details in full there, because this is just going to be a short, quick, condensed version giving you ideas for those thrifted finds. You start by heading over to Dollar Tree and getting these tall candles. They come in a wide variety of colors, so I chose white. You're also going to need fragrance oils, and essential oils don't work the best. They can be combustible sometimes from what I've read on the internet. So I use these fragrance oils from Dollar Tree as well. In a large stock pot with water, you're going to slowly melt your wax in your candles down. This way you have the wick and the wax to use. You do not want your water to come to a rolling boil, and you want to be very careful to make sure you don't handle the glass if they get hot. Mine never got hot enough that I would burn myself if I touched them like this, but always beware and cautious of that. You are handling hot water and hot wax. Once all of the wax is fully melted and the wick is released from the solidified wax in your candle jar, then you're going to want to get the wick out and put it into your crystal dish or whatever you're choosing to make your new candle in. I'm going to use some E6000 to just secure that metal post of the wick down to the bottom so that it stays in place when we're pouring our hot wax. Then take a pencil or a wooden skewer like I'm doing here. Wrap your wick around it so that it is taut and stands up straight. When you pour your wax, you don't want that wick to slump or fall over. This is when you will pour in your fragrance oil into your melted wax before then filling up your dish with it. And then just gently pour your hot wax into your new candle. It's so easy. You just let it sit and set back up. It will solidify and you have a beautiful new candle from these thrifted crystal dishes to gift this Christmas. Once the wax has set back up, you can remove that skewer, trim down your wicks, and you have a beautiful Christmas gift to give. These would be perfect if you could find an antique dish to put it in. If you know somebody that collects a certain type of dishware, you can make a candle in that, because once the candle is burned, then you have the dish or vase left over to use in another way, or they can refill it and have another candle. The perfect little thrifted Christmas gift. This last thrifted gift, I wanted to make a hot chocolate mix with some chocolate dipped spoons. At Goodwill, the prices were a little steep for the glass jars that I saw, so I knew I could head into Dollar Tree and find something for a lot less. And actually at home, I already had canning jars similar to these, so I ended up just using one that I already had. I had looked for silverware and silver spoons at the thrift store, and they did not have any flatware. So I'm showing you here that you can get spoons, 3 of them for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. If you don't have any at your thrift store, this is another option. I still did not like the look of these, so I headed into Hobby Lobby and picked up some cute little wooden spoons that I used for my chocolate dipped spoons, and they actually turned out really cute. We're going to start by making the chocolate dipped spoons. That way they can be setting up while we make our jar of hot cocoa mix. You will want to melt the chocolate of your choice. I am just using these milk chocolate morsels. Slowly melt your chocolate in the microwave. I started with 30 seconds and then continued at 15-second increments until it was melted and smooth, being careful not to overheat my chocolate. Once it is melted, you're just going to take your spoon and you're going to dip it down into the chocolate. You want to make sure that the bowl of the spoon has an abundant amount of chocolate in it. Place your spoons on a parchment-lined tray and then sprinkle with festive and fun Christmas sprinkles. You can make these for any time of year and just switch up your sprinkles of choice for your hot cocoa bar, for your hot cocoa treats. After you get all of your chocolate spoons made up, set them aside, and we're going to start working on our hot chocolate jar. Once again, you could make a homemade hot chocolate or hot cocoa mix, but we're keeping it simple. And after I priced out all of the ingredients to make my own recipe for hot cocoa, it was cheaper and definitely easier to just buy this Swiss Miss milk chocolate powdered mix. This is especially handy if you are making multiples of this gift. You can work this assembly line and fill all of your jars at once. There is a lot of hot cocoa mix in here, so you could make a lot of jars. Just layer up your cocoa, and then I'm adding in a layer of marshmallows with more cocoa and marshmallows. And then in a little plastic container, I am putting some crunched up peppermint so that anybody that wants to add that to their cocoa mix, they can do that. Throwing in some sprinkles on top just to make it look pretty fun and festive. I chose to use a large canning jar for a family-sized mix. If you want smaller gifts, then obviously just pick a smaller jar. You can customize this any way that you like in any kind of jar. To cover the lid of the jar, I'm layering up some white tissue paper with this transparent candy cane tissue paper on top. Fabric would be an ideal choice to cover up the lid, but I did not have any and could not find any at my thrift store. I had this in my gift wrapping closet, so we're going to go with that. Be creative though and use something fun and festive, whatever it is, to cover the ring and top of your cocoa jar. Just place it on there, tie it with a ribbon, and trim it down to size. Once your spoons have set up and the chocolate is once again hard, we're going to cover the ends of these. I have little treat bags that I'm going to slip them down into, tie a ribbon around them. You could use saran wrap with a ribbon also if you did not want to go buy anything extra. I picked these little treat bag sacks up at Walmart. This would be a cute gift idea too. You could put it in a basket. All of the supplies here with some cute thrifted holiday mugs if you could find those at your thrift store. For my gift today, we are going to use this felt gift sack, put our jar of hot cocoa in there with some of the chocolate dipped spoons, add a little fluff of extra tissue paper, and you have the cutest little gift to give to your neighbors, friends, or family. I hope that you've gotten some great thrifting to gifting ideas here in the video today. Use your imagination. There are so many things you could do with thrifted items, and I hope that I have inspired you to try some thrifted homemade gifts this Christmas. Thank you so much for joining me. I always appreciate when you are here. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, and I invite you to hit the subscribe bar, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss a future upload. I would love for you to join me again in the future. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Happy gifting and Merry Christmas.